Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to another Daily Market Report brought to you by Mike York. Today's Hump Day, June 29th. Wow, the month of June's going by real quick here, and almost 4th of July weekend again. Hopefully, you guys are planning for some great weekends coming up here. Economic news releases today. It's just the one, pending home sales. A big flip around. We had a negative, I think it was 11% the previous month, and last month they reported a plus 8.2% for May. So a big jump from negative from 11 like double digits to almost double digits turnaround. So some good going there in the pending home sales. Today, also the austerity measures look like they're on their way in Greece, so that's some good news there. Even though there's been a lot of violence with the riots and everything, people against the austerity measures over there. So it looks like that's moving forward. Caution, however, there is still a lot more problems ahead over there. It's not just Greece. Obviously, we could be hearing Ireland again. We could be hearing Spain again. We could be hearing Portugal again. And then also, there's been talk about Italy maybe falling into the category at some point too. So these are all, we're just, again, at the tip of it. And these are just things that we're going to hear more along as we go on. Uh, Tomorrow, we got some big news with jobless claims, of course. We're going to be watching that, but not only that, the Chicago PMI. We've been getting some disappointing reports again about negative reports where there's contraction on the New York as well as the Philadelphia. So it'll be interesting to see where Chicago lies tomorrow, as manufacturing has been showing some disappointing productivity. So let's see there. And then Friday, I also got some big news with the consumer sentiment, ISM services. And so those are going to be interesting to see where things lie there as well. Stock market's been rallying this past week, so a lot of good news there. They've been watching the Greece, so that's where most of the headlines are they're really kind of pulling more on the Greece numbers, on the optimism on Greece. We'll see again how that carries on when we start having other countries' names being piled up for bailouts and everything else down the line there. So on that note, let's go ahead and take a look over at the bond market and see where interest rates are moving today. All right, so here's the bond market, and here's what we're kind of talking about yesterday when I mentioned we were trying to hopefully hold par 80 here because we've had this kind of support rate here. We blew right past it as we had a really bad 5-year auction, and then so there's a little nervousness, a little anxiety built up for today because we had the 7-year auction and see how that goes because obviously the longer term out. Less likely maybe it's gonna be as successful. So it's gonna again we had an open gap, but it got closed this morning. It was upwards, and right now we're basically at par or where we started off. And so hopefully what we need to do is we need to hold this par 20 mark here. Otherwise, it could be a really big drop, but this may be as far as we go. It could be here and then bounce upwards. But this is due to the bad auction we've had so far this week. So basically, they're pretty happy with what's going on with the Greece and some of the economic news. So we don't really have a whole lot of good news for the bond market so far, at least not today. Some so this earlier this week, but the auctions didn't go so well, so it took money out and put it into the equity markets. So that's why you see the run up on the stock markets this past week. So, all right, so right now rates are worse. We do have a chance for improvement if we can hold this par 20 level here and then look for a bounce back upwards again. But it'll probably take some time. All right, folks, you guys have a great day. And folks, I'm also a loan officer. If you're looking for a mortgage in the state of California, I can also help assist you. You can check out my other websites here at obviously at Mike's Daily Market Report and MikeBjork.com, even CaliforniaMortgageTips.com and the Mike's Homebuyer University.com. I have some great resources there. But feel free to give me a call at 310-694-3544. I can do refinances and I also do purchases, so I can help you get pre-approved to buy that next home here. So thank you and keep me in mind.